And we are on. Tonight, some Leawood Middle School versus Overland Trail Middle School. Overland Trail is going to start off on offense. Fake the handoff. Getting chased down. And on the first play of the game, brought down. Number 10, Jamison Gill brings down the quarterback. And the B quarter of the game. So the first quarter, B players taking the reps. Then we'll get into the main game where the starters will come out. So with the penalty and the sack combined, 2nd and 17 for the Falcons. Back. Hand it off to the running back. It's a pitch. Some good blocking, but brought down again. Guess who? Jamison Gill for his second tackle. On the carry is Skylar Batterton. He'll check out of the game. So Skylar Batterton gets some positive yardage. Brings up 3rd down and 14. Skylar Batterton checking back in. Looks like he was picking up the play. Shifts in this game. Reminder, this is the B quarter. So 1 quarter of reps for the B team, and then the official game will start. Quarterback here. Rolling out, looking for someone. He's not finding anyone, but he's going to look deep. Intercepted. Flag down on the play. But Aiden Bruni in with the interception. Flag will be on the offense. It'll be declined. Correction. Flag will be on the defense. So 4th and 14. Falcons are going to go for it. Or will they? We're going to wait a little bit here. Now they'll break out into the formation. Eichinger takes the snap, rolls out, but he's got pressure. Aiden Bruni again. Eichinger's going to take it on his own. Picks up the 1st down, and he's still going. On 4th and long. A scramble from Eichinger. Brings up 1st down, and the Falcons have crossed into Eagle territory. Checking in for the Mustangs defense, Miles Kraft. And number 11, James Nelson. The snap, Eichinger, he's going to pitch it off to the back, and he's got some room to run. Almost drops the ball there, but secures it last second with that carry. Gabe Hernandez. Good run from Gabe Hernandez. Slipped with the ball there, but pinned it down with his leg in his hands and held on to it. So for any of you confused as to what BQ is, this will be the B quarter, where the B players of both teams get reps in one quarter before the official game begins. Cale Eichinger takes the snap. Rolling out again. He's got pressure, and he'll run it again. Hits hard. Cale Eichinger showing off his strength. Brought down by number 33, Zaire Burgess. And a show of strength from Cale Eichinger. He's running with a purpose, and he runs for the first down. Now, in the backfield, Aiden Bruni was there, couldn't quite catch up, but Aiden Bruni has been all over this field tonight. See if that continues throughout this B quarter. Another handoff, making some moves, but swallowed up by that defensive line. It'll be Hernandez again. Gabe Hernandez, the preferred back for this B quarter for Overland Trail Middle School. 4 subs for both teams. Hudson Hill picking up the call. Here we go, Cale Eichinger. Gabe Hernandez in the backfield. Cale Eichinger wants to throw, almost intercepted. Looks like Eichinger was looking towards the wrong area. Jamison Gill runs over to it, but it's just a little bit too low for him to pick it up. Some big plays for first downs, but outside of big runs from Cale Eichinger and Gabe Hernandez, not too much in the passing game for the Falcons B team. Who knows, maybe that'll change here. They've got 4 receivers out. Eichinger does, in fact, want to pass, but the pass is intercepted. Number 18, Miles Camp, picks up the interception, runs it a few yards, and it's going to be Eagles ball. So for the first time tonight, we'll see the Eagles B team offense. They're going to start out here at the 29-yard line. Not clear who's in a quarterback there. We'll take a look. Receiver in motion. It'll be a pitch to the running back. Makes a move. Runs pretty far. Gains some decent yardage. Zaire Burgess with the carry. And that quarterback, number 18, Miles Camp. So 6 yards on the run from Zaire Burgess. Zaire Burgess in the backfield again, along with Miles Camp. 4 receivers out for the Eagles B team. 1 will be in motion. After the snap, and looks like it'll be a quarterback keeper for Camp, but he cannot get far. He's brought down quickly by number 27. Graham Lane bringing Miles Camp down before he can run too far. 3rd and 1 for the Eagles. And Miles Camp takes it on his own, runs through, but there will be a false start on the offense. Good play design from the Eagles, but executed just one pace too early. It'll push Leawood middle back and force 3rd and 6 for the Eagles. One minute and 50 seconds running on the clock. Scoreless, and Miles Camp takes the snap. This time he wants to throw. He finds his man, but wasn't able to get the completion. Intended for number 37, Cohen Woodward. Now 4th and 6 after the incomplete pass. Eagles offense will stay out. 3 receivers and 1 tight end. Along with Sarah Burgess in the backfield. They'll set a receiver in motion. They're going to hand it to him on the sweep. Got some room to run, but trips. Number 10, Jamison Gill on the carry. He's tripped up by a Falcon defender. Alex Lipcomb with a smart play, bringing him down. Because of the incompletion, because of the tackle on that 4th down, the Falcons' ball. Number 5, Skylar Batterton out there. He took a majority of the running back snaps last drive. I'd expect to see a little bit more of him here. This Eagles defense back out. Jamison Gill, the wide receivers, back out at linebacker. Fakes the pitch. He's going to roll out on his own. Eichinger can't find anywhere, but he keeps running. He runs to the outside. There's a flag on the play. He is brought down eventually. So Eichinger extends the play after he didn't see fit for his running back to take that ball. He gets brought down by number 43, the Jack Rutland. Flag is declined. So Cale Eichinger ran it on his own, and that's a heads-up play from a quarterback. You love to see it. Some Blue Valley North Mustang players on the sideline here. This is the feeder game. These 2 middle schools both play in Blue Valley North. So some players have come here to support. Eichinger takes the snap. He'll pitch it off to the running back. He's got some running room. Picks up some speed. Boy, is he fast. Number 22 with the carry. Gabe Hernandez. We see him again. And Zaire Burgess. Another tackle. First down for the Falcons. They'll hand it off to Hernandez again. Hernandez picks up a few blocks, extends his arm, gets some more yardage there, and he will run out of bounds. Forced out of bounds by Miles Camp. He has also taken some reps at defense. First down for Gabe Hernandez. Falcons are in Eagle territory. 36 seconds to go. Hand it off again, this time to Skylar Batterton. Skylar Batterton gaining about 5 yards on the play. Eagles defenders, a pair of them. Make sure he doesn't get any further. Tyler Batterton running with a head of steam tonight. Got some speed. He's got some strength. Pick up the play. He'll check back in. So him and Gabe Hernandez are in. 2 running backs for the Falcons. See where they line up, though. 2nd and 6 here for Overland Trail. They'll both be in the backfield. Eckinger takes the snap. Looks to Batterton. Hernandez going to go out to block. Banderson's got some room to run. But good tackle there from number 10. Jamison Gill. Good tackle there. Open field. Stops the extra yardage from Batterton. 19 seconds to go. Timeout taken to decide a game plan on 3rd and 4. Eagles defense is ready as the referee calls off the timeout. Time to come back. Falcons are going to stay out for a little bit extra there. Referees waving them over. Here they come. 4 defensive linemen here, and the battle in the trenches here has been very even for the majority of this B quarter. We'll see the results. A game, but so far these trenches have been intense. 6 running backs here. Correction, offensive lineman. Eichinger is going to lateral it to Gabe Hernandez, who's going to pick up the first down. So 6 offensive linemen. Eichinger keeps it on his own. He's got pressure coming in, and he just hands it to Gabe Hernandez. And the Falcons, the first team in this B quarter to cross into the red zone. Nine seconds on the clock here. Extra game planning. Overland Trail. See what they've got cooking. 3 receivers and 2 running backs. Eichinger takes the handoff, throws deep. He's got a man. Knocked down. Number 10, Jamison Gill, forcing the incompletion. Now, it was intended by Davi Deaguari, but it's knocked down before it can land in Deaguari's hands. 3 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. On the Eagles 11. They're certainly threatening. See what the Falcons can make this play here. Sure, we're going to see something. Eichinger. Play is blown dead before it can start by the referees. It'll be a false start on the offense. So Overland Trail going to be pushed back. Instead of 2nd and 10, 2nd and 15. Back out here, a lot of receivers. 4 of them. Hernandez going to drive back to block. Lofts it down. Eichinger wants to throw it. Knocked incomplete. Number 11, James Nelson. Another forced incompletion for the Eagles. And that'll mark the end of the B quarter. And here come the first team offense to play a full game here. Eagles versus the Falcons. So here we go. 3 team captains walking out on each side. Team captains today for the Eagles. Number 75. Number 1, Colin Geralt. And number 4, Drake Odie. Captains for the Falcons. Number 2. See? Having some trouble seeing these numbers here. 3 captains meeting in the middle. Gonna see who gets this opening kickoff and who receives. We're about to begin this first quarter. And the band here comprised of both middle schools. It'll be OTMS and LMS combining to play some Blue Valley North songs as they celebrate this feeder game. These Eagles players are hyped up. For one, Colin Geralt is really moving. He's jumping up and down. I'd expect him to have a good game tonight. Just look at him. Coming out, the Eagles will be kicking off. Falcons will receive. And here we go. 2 men back to receive for the Falcons. Off to kick. Number 13, Graham Wilkinson. Shiny green cleats. Hopefully they give him a big kick here. Kick is off. The game has started. That kick is going to sail. Skylar Batterson gets it. He is knocked down hard. Number 4, Drake Odie. Making sure Skylar Batterson cannot get any more yardage. So Drake Odie, number 4, and number 5, Ben Schreiber, fighting on that tackle. And we'll see the Falcons march out here at their own 42-yard line. You're halfway through the field. See how this first drive kicks off. Quarter 1 of the A-Reps. Two running backs and 2 receivers out here. Looks like a tight end as well. Fighting the trenches here. Got certainly have some size. They'll hand it off and brought down relatively quick, but not before he picks up some yards. Number 11. The carry, it'll be Jaden Thomas. So 4-yard gain by Jaden Thomas. Decent play. Another stacked trenches matchup and brought down quick. Guess who? Colin Geralt. Hard hit. Colin Geralt rushes through the gap, reads the play perfectly, and stops the Falcons' run to force a loss on the play. Number 50, Graham Kinney, checking out. And checking in for the Falcons, reading the play, Jackson Murphy. Jackson Murphy in at quarterback here. Fusion from the Eagles defense. Jackson Murphy. Bad snap. He's going to have to take it on his own, and he's brought down quick. So Jackson Murphy trying to improvise. Can't get anywhere. Matthew Fimmon. Matthew Fimmon for the Eagles. And on that play for another loss. And looks like the Overland Trail punting team is going to walk out here. One man back to receive for Leawood middle. Snap is good and blocked by the Eagles. They'll pick it up and they'll run with it. They're still running. So the snap just comes a little bit too slow. The Falcons line was blown up, and in with the block, number 74, Aiden Bruni. Because of the blocked punt, the Eagles are going to start on their own side of the field. Correction, they're going to start on the Falcon side of the field. Even more impressive. They'll start around the Falcons' 25. And we'll see this Overland Trail defense for the first time along this offense here. And a quarterback, Colin Geraltz, sets receiver in motion. Pitches it to the running back. Some defenders in the backfield, but they can't catch up to him. He'll break out for a big run, and he'll run further into the red zone, getting the first down. Matthew Fimmon. Big run. Jaden Thompson got the tackle. He was the only one in between Jack Fimmon and the red zone. Colin Geraltz. And back there again. Matthew Fimmon. We'll hand it to him. It'll be a keeper to Geraltz. Geraltz makes a move. Still on his feet, breaks tackles, and gets in for an Eagles touchdown. Colin Geraltz does it himself, and he does it perfectly. Breaking some tackles and putting up 6 for Leawood Middle School. 4 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And the Eagles have already scored. Graham Wilkinson off to kick the extra point. The holder, number 4, Drake Odie. Kick is up. And it is good. Seven to 0. At the end of the drive, started off with a blocked punt, and from there, Leawood Middle was cooking. Overland Trail has not gotten a first down yet. They almost got there, but Eagles' iron defense stopped them. I'm sure that'll change here with the Overland Trail Falcons in on there. 2 back to receive the kick. Graham Wilkinson out to kick it to him. Last time the kick went a little bit to the left. Skylar Batterton picked it up. We'll see where it'll go now. We do have some wind here and a decent amount of it too. So unpredictable where the kicks and punts will go tonight. Wilkinson, good kick for Wilkinson. That's going to sail far back. Overland Trail will take it, though. And a fumble forced by the Eagles. Let's see who picks it up here. Jaden Thomas takes it. But the Falcons will fall on it. So instead of picking up a tackle, the Eagles are going to pick up a fumble. Not able to fall on it, though. And the Falcons are going to take over at around the 28-yard line. Hopefully some more luck here from this Falcons offense. 2 running backs in the backfield and 2 receivers. rest are stacked on that offensive line, and the Eagles also filling that box in. Last time we saw a formation like this, we had 2 tackles for loss in a row from Leawood Middle. They've got a strong defensive line. One safety out there, only 2 corners. We've got a big blitz here, and we do! My goodness! A big hit from Colin Geraltz. He's been heavy hitting all night, and the line is blown up by the Eagles. Flag on the play. So an immediate sack for Leawood Middle. Colin Geraltz is very strong with his hits. Makes it through and sacks the quarterback. Flag on the play will be on the defense, though. But we'll restart the play on 1st and 10. Falcons get another chance here. It's like we had an offsides from an Eagles defender there. Four minutes and 30 seconds left on this clock in the first quarter. Box is stacked again. Quarterback's going to roll out, and he'll throw it, but it's picked. Colin Geraltz. He's been everywhere, and guess what? He'll run it in for the pick 6. Colin Geraltz, his 2nd touchdown of the day. He's had a touchdown on defense and on offense. Colin Geraltz, have yourself a day. 1 rushing touchdown, 3 tackles, and 1 pick 6. And keep in mind, look at the bottom left of your screen. It's still the first quarter. Now with the pick 6, Eagles lead 13-0. And a 2-point attempt here for the Eagles. They'll run it. Will they get it in? We'll see. They will not. So the 2-point conversion unsuccessful for the Eagles, meaning will remain at 13-0. Now, the call is going to be discussed a little bit further by the referees here. We'll see what the official decision will be. And looks like they are going to give the 2-point conversion to the Eagles after a bit of discussion. So we won't be at 13-0. We'll be at 15-0. And I'm sure you can hear in the background this middle school band playing loud. All future Blue Valley North Mustang band members. And certainly must be a good feeling for the Eagles here. All season, these 2 teams anticipate and practice for this one game. Kick. Long kick. Received. Oh. Peyton Thomas, let's go with it. And because it is in the end zone, will be a touchback. Peyton Thomas wanted to return it, but it rolled into the back of the end zone. He couldn't. As I was saying, this game in Leawood Middle and Overland Trail, the 2 teams that feed into Blue Valley North High School, is a very cherished game, very looked forward to game, I could say. Both teams hyping themselves up and getting excited. We saw it from both sidelines before the game, some jumping up and down, some dancing, some high fives, and these teams, they're playing to win here. So now the Falcons are going to come out for their third offensive drive here. This one resulted in a 3-and-out and some miscommunication from Eichinger and another interception. So miscommunication from Eichinger. He looks for a running back behind him. There isn't one. And for 5, Landon Schreiber comes up with the interception. He's brought down immediately. But another interception from the Leawood Middle Eagles. As I was saying, is the first 2 drives resulted in a 3-and-out and then an interception taken to the house by Colin Geraltz, who is now in a quarterback. And now this third offensive drive resulting in an interception. Not a good start for Overland Trail. However, there's still time in this game. It's quarter 1. Geraltz, running back, sprinting in. Matthew Fimmon, receiver in motion for the Eagles. And they're going to draw the Falcons off sides here. False start. Colin Geraltz fooled the defensive line with that double count. And he'll pick up some more yards for his team. 1st and 5. Colin Geraltz already has 2 touchdowns on the day. We'll see if he can increase that differential. The receiver in motion and another offsides. Oh my goodness, from the defense. Because of the gain of 5. Be an automatic first down. 1st and 10 in the red zone. This year, Leawood Middle School, their record this year, 4-1 on the season. They are having themselves a year. Overland Trail, not as much. They are 0-5 on the season, looking to pick up their first win in this game. Past 2 years, both these teams had a 1-1 record against each other. Now, Geraltz takes the snap. Looking to throw. He'll find a man behind the line of scrimmage. That man is number 22, Miles Kraft. Correction. Number 20, Max Gordon. With the catch and run. And seems like this game just started and the Eagles are threatening for their second time. On just their second offensive drive. Geraltz fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws to a wide open man. Touchdown, Eagles. Graham Wilkinson, the kicker and the wide receiver. He can do it all. He picks up a touchdown. So, Colin Geraltz. Interception for a touchdown, a rushing touchdown, and a passing touchdown. All he needs is a receiving touchdown to have what some may say a football hat trick. 21-0, the Eagles are going to go for 2 here. In the backfield, Eddie Robertson, they'll hand it to him, but the play is blown dead. False start on Leawood Middle School. We'll see if this affects the decision. See what they'll do here on the false start, if they'll continue to go for it. They will not. They'll line up the touchdown scorer, Graham Wilkinson, for the kick. Now, as a kicker, he's having a good night tonight. Had some good kicks, kickoff, and he's nailed his extra point of the game. We'll see if he can repeat that. Correction, a Falcons defender rushes in there, almost blocks it, but isn't able to get there. However, it doesn't matter because the Eagles' extra point was not good. 21-0. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Overland Trail's offense coming back out. Now, as I previously stated, 1-1 record in the past 2 years. So, some decent matchups. LMS, Leawood Middle, with a new coach this year. Last year, it was Coach Reese Sperflagi, who is now the assistant principal for Leawood Middle and the athletic director. He will be replaced by Coach Michael O'Gorman, who clearly is having himself a good first season. Here's the kick from Wilkinson. It'll sail, and it'll be picked up by number 7, Hercules Lefebvre. Correction, Hercules Lefebvre. Now, the previous 2 drives for the Leawood Eagles resulted in 2 interceptions. Number 1, Colin Garrels with one of them, and Landon Schreiber, number 5, with the other. Landon Schreiber there at the top of your screen. See, there he is, walking into the frame. And Colin Garrels, high safety. Correction, he'll be at the defensive line. Here's the Falcons offense. Ellinger is going to hand it off to Hercules. Hercules runs with some purpose, breaks some tackles, and picks up some yards. Hercules Lefebvre. Good for around 5 yards there. Second down. And seconds in this first quarter. Back, snaps a little bit high, but he'll still get the handoff. Back to Lefebvre. Brought it down, or is he? He's going to stay up. Get those few extra yards. What a way to fight. 1 yard now after the fight from Lefebvre. And Cale Eichinger finds him, and good handoff. Eichinger. Chilly night tonight here at the District Administrative Complex. The DAC, as the Mustangs of Blue Valley North call it. 58 degrees. Here. Chilly game. You see there's some players in some sleeves here. Some drip. Pass. Eichinger almost finds a man. It's bobbled and intercepted. The 3rd interception of the day. Max Gordon this time with the interception. Intended for Emmanuel Silva. But Max Gordon runs in there and picks it off. Max Gordon, if you're familiar with the last name, the son of Royals former baseball player Alex Gordon. Max Gordon there with the pick. 27 yards. Royals offense to the end zone. 3 receivers, 1 running back. A 4th will run out there, but there's pressure. Garrels takes it on his own. Stiff arms a man and stays up. Dives for some extra yardage. So Geraldson picks up a first down for Leawood Middle. Improvises. And brings up a good game. In the backfield, number 7, Matthew Fimmon. Receiver in motion. They'll hand it off to him, but not before a timeout. No, a flag is thrown. So they've been setting Drake Odie, the receiver, in motion a lot, but hasn't quite gotten the ball yet. Trying to get the ball to him there, but the flag takes it away from him. Nevertheless, still good for Leawood Middle. Because the flag was on the Falcons, it'll bring up 1st and 5. Leawood Middle. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back, and 1 Colin Geralds. Colin Geralds throws to a receiver. He's got some blockers. He's going to keep running. And big run there. Number 88, Jack Jones. Correction, number 84, Jack Jones. Great call for the huddle. Now 1st and goal as time in this first quarter runs down. We've got 15 seconds and counting. Geralds. It's a running back in motion. Looks like he's going to keep it on his own. He wants to rush it in, and he will. His 3rd touchdown of the day. Colin Geralds. And it seems like he had no doubt in his mind that he was going to take that in. He ran fast, and he ran in easy. Did not get touched by any Falcon defenders. 27-0 for the Leawood Middle School Eagles. The kick is up. Kick will be good. Graham Wilkinson nails that extra point. And that'll mark the end of the first quarter of play. And back out for quarter 2. The field going to be flipped, so Graham Wilkinson, quarter here in this middle school rules game. Kick is dropped, but he'll pick it back up. He'll run it. Looks like he's got some room, but closing distance is Matthew Femin, and he brings down a fellow number 7 for Overland Trail, Hercules Lefevre. On their own 15, they'll start. So some real hitting power on the defense here. Matthew Femin and Colin Geralds. We've seen a few strong plays from them. Strong running games for the Falcons. They've got multiple running backs who are capable of doing it all. Skylar Batterton, the speedster. Hercules Lefevre. Strong man, the workhorse. As the snap is going to be taken by the quarterback himself. He'll get brought down. So Cale Eichinger on a designed run. He'll get a few yards. Second and 5 over the trail middle. Tight end checking in, number 87, it looks like. It'll be Jacoby Marriott. And the Eagles are showing some serious heat. They'll bring it. Not before they can hand it to the running back. Ball is ripped loose, but the refs were going to say he was down. Jaden Thomas with the carry. Refs ruled him down by contact before Colin Garrels ripped the ball out of his hands. 3rd and 4. And if Overland Trail gets a 4th down here, do you go for it or do you punt it away? You've still got time in the game, but you're down big. We'll see what they do. Six minutes and 30 seconds on the dot left in the first half of the game. Eikingers wants to take it on his own. He's stuffed him almost immediately. Miles Camp. Stopping Eichinger at the line. A little bit behind the line, actually. It'll be 4th and 2 for Overland Trail. They do. Leawood Middle does have a return man back. Overland Trail hasn't shown anything so far. Their man will check in with the play. She's still in the huddle here. Ref checking his watch. They might be running out of play clock. But a timeout will be called before the play clock can run out. So they were in the huddle there for a bit. Looks like they were just trying to get some time there to devise a plan. Again, it is a hard choice on whether to go for it or not, especially on 4th and short here. If I myself had to predict it, I'd say they'll go for it on 4th and 2. There hasn't been too much of a personnel change shown. We'll see Eagles defense already out of the huddle. Overland Trail still in there deciding what to do. And with this amount of time, looks like they're going to be going for it. We'll see here. Leawood Middle still confident that it won't. They still have got a man back. And Overland Trail will show punts. So plenty of time left in this game. Reasonable decision. Punt off. It was blocked on the last punt. This time it'll sail to around the 53 before it rolls out of bounds. So, correction, not the 53, the 47. So starting off the drive, the Eagles are already in Falcon territory in this Battle of the Birds, Falcons and the Eagles. Both of these coaches, very good, very respectable coaches, as I've talked about, the Leawood Eagles coach, Michael O'Gorman, and the Overland Trail coach, Luke Newell. On Geraltz with an empty backfield. 3 receivers. He'll set a one in motion. Interesting motion there. Tries to draw a defender off sides. See if they got him. See what this flag is on here. And it looks like a wildcat formation on that previous play with Graham Wilkinson lining up a quarterback and Colin Geraltz on the motion. Looks like they're going to do it again. Colin Garrett stepping out at wide receiver. So Graham Wilkinson, because of this Wildcat formation now in this game. The kicker, the receiver, and the quarterback. He's played 3 positions so far. Had success at kicker and receiver. See what it'll do here. As the same motion shown. Colin Garrett's in motion. Wilkinson wants to pass. He's got his man. And a good game. With the carry there, it'll be number 75. Well, a good catch there by 75, the tight end. The pass went a little bit low, but he was able to snag it and run for the first down. 36 yards, separating Leawood, middle, and that end zone. In motion. It will be a handoff to number 3, Red Anderson. He's got some speed, but he is brought down before he can go too far. A good tackle from number 87, Jacoby Marriott. Anderson picks up 3 yards before Marriott brings him down, slides him to the ground. Like Anderson's back out there. Geralt's. That's Odie in motion. They will hand it to Anderson, but the offensive line is blown up by a Falcons defender. See who it is there. Number 55. Trace MacArthur makes his way through the Eagles line and gets the tackle for a loss. Well, it was 2nd and 7. Now it's 3rd and 10. Excellent play. Overland Trails defense on this drive. 3 minutes left in the first half of play. See, you're in motion. They won't hand it to him. Geralt's facing some pressure. He wants to throw deep to a wide open man. He's got Odie, and Odie runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Drake Odie connects with Colin Geralt's for the Eagles touchdown, 34-0. And what looked like a good defensive drive for the Falcons is stomped down to the ground by Leawood Mill. Graham Wilkinson with the kick. Kick, snap is high, and the kick will go to the ground. After the high snap, the extra point won't be good. 34-0. Eagles leading. And tonight, beautiful full moon out. Perfect football skies. It's glowing up there. And a perfect backdrop for this game, the Blue Valley North feeder game. And as a former Leawood Middle player myself, I can tell you that this game is very anticipated all season long for both of these teams. This is what they look forwards to. And we're already seeing emotion in this game, and we're already seeing some high caliber offense as well. Off with the kick. It's Wilkinson. Kick is off. It'll bounce. It'll take a bounce forwards. Quickly downed after the bounce forwards. Drake Odie. Tyler Batterton, number 5, wanted to return it, but after the bounce forwards, he'll let it roll. Heads up play by Betterton there. Now breaking out of the huddle. Out at the 27-yard line. Their own 27, the Falcons offense taking over. Under center, this running back is lined up far back. And correction here. Looks like that was a muffed kick from Overland Trail's kicking team, meaning that the Leawood Eagles are going to take over at offense. Apologies for the miscue. Two minutes and 40 seconds left in quarter two. First and long for Leawood Middle School. Odie in motion. They give it to him. They'll look back to him, though. Geralt goes to the safe man. However, he's got some blockers. Big run. Number 7, Matthew Femin. He catches it out in the flat. He picks up 2 excellent blocks. One being from number 62, Eddie Robertson. Good block there by Robertson. Allows some extra yardage from Femin. And the Eagles threatening in the red zone. Flag on the play, though, will push them back, meaning that Leawood Middle not crossing the red zone just yet. First and awkward positioning for the Eagles here. First and 13. Taking the snap, it's Geralt's. That's Feminine motion. Quick pitch there. Wasn't seen by the Overland Trail offense. Some moves, some speed, some broken tackles, and what a run from Max Gordon. It seemed like Max Gordon was down there at the offensive line, but he makes some juke moves, and he gets himself just a few yards away from the end zone. Now they're in the red zone. Falcons looking for a stop here. They're going to stack the box, anticipating the run. The backfield, it's Femin again. However, Femin goes in motion. Geralt immediately looks to him. Femin's got some blockers, but he is brought down. So getting past the blockers is number 84 there, William Gasson. Excellent tackle from William Gasson to stop the touchdown. And this Overland Trail defense has some hard hitters and some smart tacklers. There are players from both of these teams here that are sure to be on this Mustangs varsity roster in just a few years' time. Perhaps even next year. Blue Valley North does have freshmen on varsity this year. Our incoming freshmen. These are 8th grade teams. Take the snap. Geralt snaps a little bit to his side. Geralt's facing some pressure. Looks like he wants to run, but he'll look to throw. Almost intercepted. So Geralt was scrambling away. Logan Fairs gets his hands on it, Couldn't quite pull it in, and instead forces the incompletion. 3rd and goal. And in crucial time, Trail is showing up on defense. Big tackles. Almost an interception. Logan Fayers, good defensive back for Falcons team. Now Geralt's facing pressure again. He rolls out and passes to an open man. It's Wilkinson. So that Geralt to Wilkinson connection shows up for the 2nd time in a row. The Eagles put up 6. Seven seconds left in the first half. The touchdown scorer, Wilkinson, now wants to kick. The snap goes loose. It's pitched to Wilkinson. And is he going to run this in? Yes, he will. After a bad snap, Wilkinson, a heads-up play from the holder, Drake Odie, pitches it to the kicker, Wilkinson. And Graham Wilkinson improvises, runs it in for 2 points. And I don't know if it gets any more crazy than what just happened there. Some backyard football to make it 42 Eagles, 0 Falcons. Now for the kickoff, Graham Wilkinson, who just put up 6 and then put up 2 right afterwards, is going to kick it right back off. The punt left, but picked up. Thompson will run it. Thompson has some room to run. He makes a move. Another move. He's still running. Still up. Fumble forced. And it looks like the Eagles fell on it. They did. Another crazy play that got out of hand. Jaden Thomas, he was juking, he was running, he made his way almost to the 50 before the ball was knocked loose. And it is Eagles ball again. Eagles ball, not before time runs out though. It'll be the end of the first half of play. Leawood Middle School 42, Overland Trail Middle School 0. We'll be right back after the half. And on the kickoff, back to receive Drake Odie. And the touchdown score. But it will be taken instead by number 33. He'll be tripped up on the carry. There, Burgess. So back out after the first half. And this first half was controlled by the Eagles. We'll see if anything changes in the second half. We often see this with football games where coaches are able to make those adjustments and get some good gameplay. We'll see just what the result will be here. Now, Colin Geralt, starting quarterback, is on the sideline. See what's going on with that. Instead, they'll pitch it quick to number 4, Drake Odie. Flag on the play. Drake Odie is swarmed by Falcon defenders. Miles Camp, the quarterback now. Now this Eagles B team, the Eagles B team went undefeated so far in this season. Hand it to Anderson. Fred Anderson carries it for a few yards. He's brought down by multiple Falcons defenders. Second and long after the penalty. One running back in the backfield. Odie in motion. They're going to pitch it to Red Anderson. Anderson picks up a few blocks. He's running fast. He makes a cut, and he's got green grass in front of him. Red Anderson. He might take it all the way. Yes, he will. Red Anderson to the casa. However, there is a flag on the play. As it stands currently, there's an Eagles touchdown. What a run by Red Anderson. And looks like the call will be on Leawood middle, which means the touchdown will be reversed. But nevertheless, that was a strong run by Red Anderson. He made some moves, he broke some tackles, and he picked up speed going down near that 30-yard line. However, it will not matter as it called back. 2nd and 6. Correction, after the penalty. 2nd and, let's see here. 2nd and 25. Go. A correction, it was 2nd and 10. It'll get pushed to 2nd and 25 now. And in a break now, the Eagles game planning for what they can do on the big 25-yard. Still 2nd down, so they've got some wiggle room, but they're going to have to get some big chunk plays if they want to pick up that 1st down. Overland Trail Falcon coach Luke Newell giving his players a big pep talk. Brings them up. It's like he'll tell them to play, and I'm sure they'll come out fired up to play here. Clapping his hands. No matter the score, Luke Newell stays ready and stays a good coach and a good leader. The Overland Trail Falcons are lucky to have him calling plays. Snap. Will be a pitch out to let's see here. Intended for Femin. Incomplete. And it seems here on the Eagles sideline there is a push-up competition going on. So some interesting antics from the Leawood middle sideline. Must be celebrating the point differential, but I wouldn't celebrate too soon. We've got a half of football to play. 6 minutes and 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Walking out the play, Miles Camp. That's a receiver in motion. Pitches it to the back. Makes a move. Brought down hard by a Falcons defender. So no gain on the play, and an incomplete pass on the last one means it'll stay with 25 yards to go. 4th and 25 for the Eagles. They'll get lined up for the kick. Kick is off, almost blocked. It isn't. Bounce, take a bad bounce for the Eagles. Eventually downed. The quarterback himself, Miles Camp, downing it. 1st and 10 for Overland Trail on the Eagles side of the field. To start off, they've got some good positioning. And boy, is this temperature out here at the DAC dropping. We are now at 47 degrees with wind chill. And we can see it on the sideline. These players huddling together. Some of them with some sweatshirts. A smart decision. It's a chilly one tonight. Seems like it didn't deter the Eagles from putting up 42 end of the half. Now time for the Falcons. Well, play is blown up on the defensive line, and Colin Garrett's in on that tackle. Bit banged up, so we'll take a break. And that moon out there still shining bright. Play blown up by the Falcons and picked up by Drake Odie of the Eagles. No flags on the play means he'll run it in for Eagles defensive touchdown. And just extending the lead even further. Defensive score. Drake Odie. Now he has had a pick on both sides of the ball. For the kick, Graham Wilkinson. Taking some time to line up this kick. Some players in and out. The kick is no good. Score will remain 48-0. Four minutes and 50 seconds left in quarter 3 of this duel. Here's the kick. Falcons will return it. Running out of options. It's Skylar Batterton. He's going to run to the side. He's got some room, but he is pushed back hard and stepped over by Graham Wilkinson. Now the Falcons are going to start on their own side of the field. First down, they're on the 40. Correction, they'll be on the 42. Been further than anticipated. Looks like they will give those 2 extra yards to Skylar Batterton after he got pushed back on that kick. Big run now for the Falcons. Aiden Thompson, he brings it for an 8-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd and 2. And now Overland Trail is collecting some heat on this cold night. They have a big gain for their offensive play of this drive. 2 running backs back, 2 receivers. The snap is high, though, and it'll be downed by the quarterback, Cale Eichinger. So Eichinger, a smart play, instead of trying to pick it up and extend the play, he's just going to fall on it, as there were Eagles defenders crashing down on him. So the gain of 8 by Thompson erased after a high snap. Second and long for the Falcons. Eichinger, that's running back in motion. Now there's 4 receivers out. Switch on the Eagles, and another high snap. This time, Thompson's going to take it. He'll extend it. He picks up some speed. He makes something out of the play. He's going to cross the line of scrimmage. And Thompson runs for 20 yards and gains yardage. 3rd and 3. Thompson improvises, and Thompson heads up play. Sure, these Blue Valley North coaches like what they were seeing in Jaden Thompson. The awareness, the strength, and the speed, they're all there. High snap for the 3rd time in a row for the Falcons, but this time Eichinger can't fall on it, and it looks like the Eagles got that ball. Will it be? Referees say, yes, it will be. Another defensive turnover. And at this point, you lose track of just how many there have been. Utter frustration for Overland Trail Middle School here. This this one loss Leawood Middle School team is dominant. Sure, the next day at school, it is a Wednesday night, so there will be some school tomorrow. I'm sure the next day at school will be very nice for these Eagles players. Assuming that the game's result stays the same as it is now. That play blowing up. It's a pitch to Anderson. Late contact there. So Anderson will get right about to the line of scrimmage. No gain at 2nd and 10. Heads up play from the Falcons defense. Anderson got some speed, but couldn't quite get to the outside. And as Blue Valley North's receiver core is mainly made up of seniors, sure there'll be some spots to fill here, as now a fumble from the Eagles offense, but it will be picked up. Miles Camp hold on that ball. That fumble will mark the end of the 3rd quarter. It's now quarter 4. Eagles 48, Falcons 0. Eight minutes to go in this ball game. Now, at the 4th quarter, the beginning of the 4th quarter, the field will be swapped over. And it's time for the Eagles to get that ball back. Miles Camp filling in for Vaughn Gerolds. And it's a pitch to Anderson. Ball comes loose, but Anderson falls on it. Hard play from Red Anderson to get on that ball. Action just failed between Camp and Anderson. Now it'll be 4th and long for Leawood Middle School. So bring out the punting team. However, Overland Trail is not going to send a man back to return. Looks like they're going to stack the box and try to get a block here. Looks like it. Almost there, but can't quite reach them. And a good punt down at the 10-yard line. What a punt. Overland Trail is going to have to start from the 10-yard line after an incredible punt. And our offense is going to have to get something started, or else they'll be in danger of a safety. And all night, this middle school band, comprised of both middle schools players, has been playing their hearts out after some big plays from both teams. They'll finally pack up for this 4th quarter and go away. So a big thanks to band. They played well, played some classics of Blue Valley North give these middle school players a little taste of what they're going to experience next year if they follow through and join that Mustangs team. Now Eichinger is going to take it on his own on a keeper. Knocked down hard, number 72. Aiden Bruni, he had a few big plays in the B quarter right before the game began, and now he'll get a big hit there and a first down on that keeper. He's having himself a night. Eichinger hand it off to Thompson. Thompson's got some room to run. It'll run out, but closing distance is 38. First down is still picked up by Jaden Thompson, though. Well, that tackle was brought up. And this clock is just bleeding right now. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. Eichinger running on his own. Cuts inside. Brought down. Aiden Irie stopping Eichinger. 2nd and 7, and this over-rail offense is starting catch a groove, but just a little bit too late. Of a few first downs. They started at the 10, all the way out around the 30 now. They're at the 20. Correction, they're at the 30. Snap a little bit low. Eichinger hands it off quickly. Small gain. Every yard counts in football. 3rd and short. For the Falcons. Big offensive line set up here, I'd assume, for a run from over in trail. That's exactly what they'll do. Running back will punch himself into those linebackers, and he'll pick up the first. So on a 3rd down, the first down will be received, some may say. This running, though, really taking its toll in the time of this game. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Now, Zach Eichinger will do anything he can to extend the game. He'll hand it off. Good gain of yardage for number 22, Gabe Hernandez. Five yards. 2nd and 5. And Bruni had a piece of the tackle, and he sprints off. Checking out of the game. 1 minute and 55 seconds left. Dancing and some celebrations on the Eagles sideline. The handoff to Batterton. Batterton is surrounded right as he crosses the line of scrimmage, but a few flags on the play now. Ball came loose, but the referees will mark him down. So Skylar Batterton gains 1, but we'll see what the referees are going to say. Could be called back. No, it will not be. In fact, play will be on the Eagles defense. First down, Falcons. And 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Clock just continues to run. Personal foul penalty. A lot of yards gained for the Falcons. And with that, they cross into Eagle territory. We'll see if they can put up some points just once before this game ends. Eichinger passes it to Batterton, running out in the flat. Batterton tries to make a tackle, but more Eagles defenders come in to bring him down. Xander Krajicek stopping Batterton. "20 seconds and counting. Falcons are running quick. Looks like they do want to put up a score here. Eichinger wants to throw long. He does, but it's intercepted by an Eagle defender. He'll run it past the line to gain, and that will mark the end of this game. So at the end of the game, an interception, an incredible performance from the Leawood Middle Eagles. They bring some success over the Falcons, 48-0. Thanks so much for watching. And say thank you yet again. I'm George Heastan, my cameraman. Bow.
Hi.
We'll be back on Friday to see Blue Valley North High School play at home at the DAC, right where we left off. Eagles 48, Falcons 0.